What's up, guys? How we doing? How we doing? We got 2 new subscribers this last week. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate your support and welcome to the team. And we actually got 3 new followers on Twitch, so thank you guys. I don't know if you're here on the YouTube channel, but I appreciate that. And yeah, I know I haven't made a video in a minute. Kind of the longest I've went without making one. So I know you guys have been worried about me in Discord and whatnot, and just wanted to make a video saying, I'm here. Things are. It's been a really rough week, and I'm doing this thing where, I've made this my journal, right? And I just don't know how to talk about what I'm mentally dealing with on here. Because as a father, I can't say certain things about how I'm doing. I can't talk about depression, what that looks like, cravings, what that looks like. As a father, there are some dipshits out there that will go, oh, craving, CPS. And so I've been being a recluse, which is the worst fucking thing I can do. But I don't know what else to do. I don't want to get on here and just be miserable and a downer, but I don't want to. Let's just talk about the week. I started the last video. I posted a football video actually and deleted it because I watched it and was like, Jeremy, you're really a grown man throwing a fit about a football game. Pittsburgh lost to the damn Packers. I'm like, okay, well, that's it. If you look at the rest of our season, we're going to lose out. And then they beat the Colts. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe I just need to post videos predicting that they're going to do bad and then they'll do well. I don't know. I don't know how they beat the best team in the NFL right now, but okay. Was it a bad day for the Colts or was it a good day for Pittsburgh? Because, honestly, Pittsburgh, there was a lot, they could have beat the Colts by a lot more. But I deleted it because I thought, man, you're too mad at a football game. And it wasn't really just being mad at the football game. It was being mad at the NFL as a whole, I guess, and just how it's just kind of hard to watch football now because, fuck, man, every play there's a 20-minute commercial break, we gotta replay it 70 times, there's a foul, there's a dude, it's just so, alright, play, commercial, play, and it's becoming unfun to watch. It's all about branding, baby, and that's just my opinion. And plus, technology is getting better and the refs are getting worse. So, I don't know. Then after I posted the video, I got sick. The weather went from being 80 degrees to 40 the next day, and then we had a freeze warning last night, so it got underneath 30. And yeah, I got a cold, not too big of a deal. Got over it in a couple days. But, in my last Jeremy Ramblins video, I talked about how I'm trying to quit this, or at least get it to where I'm, I don't know, have it scheduled where I'm not taking it with me to work. I'm setting a timer and hitting it and trying to make myself go without it before doing the final leap. So you combine how I was dealing, how antsy I was feeling with being sick and with everything going on. Yeah, I just wasn't feeling good. I streamed a couple days with a friend and a subscriber on Fortnite. We absolutely dominated and had fun, which is why we got a few followers over on Twitch. I absolutely loved the last season of Fortnite, and I can tell you right now, everybody's freaking out about this Simpsons season, and I don't It's okay, I guess. I don't really like... I like the animation, but the weapons are weapons we've seen 1,000 times before. The Ranger shotgun, the TAC, you know, like, these are all guns that we've had 1,000 times. I wish they would have gotten more creative with new weapons and new Simpsons mobility items and whatnot. So to me, it's just kind of an average, like, it's fast-paced because it's smaller, which is cool, I guess, but not thrilled about the weapons and not thrilled about the season. But it's only a month long, so who cares about my opinion? And work has been going rough, man, which has got me stressed to the max, and I don't know how to put that in words. I don't know how to talk about how that's actually affecting how I'm mentally doing. I'm getting to the point to where last week I did not get a single order. I woke up every single day, put on the app, did not get anything last week. So I was $100 short on rent. And that constant stress is really starting to build up and build up. Today, work actually went decent, which is great, but like, I'll make $80 one day, I won't get an order for 5 days, and it's like, and this is all I have. I've bitched about work enough, but it's really not just not going to work and the financial stress side of it, but the worst thing you can do to me is make me sit at home all day. I need to get out. A ball in motion stays in motion. I can't just sit here, you know, and that's the other thing is that even if I get up and I turn on the app and I'm trying to go to work and I don't get any orders, it's not like that's a day off. It's not like it was a planned, hey, I'm going to take today off so we can do this, this, and that. Go grocery shopping, do some chores, do that. No, I can't commit to anything because at any time I could get an order. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've had the app on. I'll go 3 hours without seeing something. I'll set the phone down to, I don't know, wash a dish or fucking I pick out a movie or some shit in the playroom, and then all of a sudden I get an order, raced back to the phone, shit, forgot about it, put it down, lost. So you can't commit to anything. So like, even though you're not working, you still can't like commit to shit that needs to be done. And it's just really been stressing me out, guys. The support from y'all have been amazing, and what I need to do is reach out and stop being scared to do that. I don't know why I'm getting that way. I made this channel to be my journal, and now I'm scared to use it as my journal because there's actually people watching, which is stupid. You guys watch, you care. But I just don't want to come off as, like, I don't want to be a downer. You know, I don't want to burden you with the dark thoughts that I've been having. And I have been having cravings a lot. So my medication, let me just show you. So as you guys know, and as I've stated many times, I've been on Subutex, right? I take 2 halves a day. I was getting the same ones every time. I've been on it for 5 years now. But suddenly they got switched. They got switched to these pills. You see how small that is? You see how small that is? That's a half. But my point is, I, would split the pills in half, and that's how I take them, is in halves. And with this pill, it's so small that if you break it in half, put it on your tongue, because that's how you have to take it, is leave it on your tongue. Like, most of your saliva takes it. And, like, the bioavailability, sorry, I'm dumb. Like, so, you know, bioavailability, if you don't know, when it comes to taking pills, is how much of the pill actually hits your bloodstream, right? So if you, say, take a Perk 10, right, 50%, usually what? It's 50% bioavailability. If you snort a line, it's 70% bioavailability, which is why people like crushing up and snorting stuff. And then if you straight line it, well, it's going straight to your blood. So with the Subutex, you keep it under your tongue, and with this, dude, by the time you put it on your tongue and finally get it situated, it's gone because the saliva took it. So every day I was taking 2 halves like I normally do, but I don't think my body was actually getting it. So I started going through these horrible withdrawals, and I had to figure out not necessarily what my new dose was, but how to actually ingest the dose that I was getting. And not necessarily, it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing to try to get down to a half a pill of these. That would be awesome. But I'm dealing with too much stress right now. I don't want to go through withdrawals while I'm trying to quit nicotine, while I'm dealing with all this. That's just a recipe for disaster. So, yes, I was really sick from that for a day or two, trying to get that back on track, and basically the answer has been split it into 3/4 of a pill, and then you get a half. It's stupid and it sucks, but that's the God's honest truth. I've been having a lot of cravings lately, and that's hard to talk about on here. 5 years sober is a hell of an accomplishment, but sometimes ever since I've gotten sober, you know, I've been very manic, and not necessarily, being manic and being uppity doesn't necessarily, so many people look at it wrong, that because I'm uppity, I must be aggressive, I must be X, Y, and Z, this control freak, this, because you see how fast I talk and whatever, like, and so many people judge me for the fact that I talk a lot, that I text a lot, that I, especially with my grandmother throughout the year, if you've seen my videos with that, just anytime I send a long message, I'm a manic freak. I just started getting in my head, like, well, maybe I should just go back to taking Kratom or whatnot, because then at least I'm calm and would shut the fuck up. Which obviously isn't the answer, but that's how it's starting to feel. And that sucks. That's sad. And so I've been having a lot of cravings. Because I'm getting lost in these thoughts, telling myself that who I am off of drugs is worse than on drugs, when really it's not. I'm just a manic wound type person, especially with the situation that I'm in right now. And that's okay. That's the reason why I have a channel. It's the reason why I'm a good father. It's the reason why I play so much with Persephone, is because I'm so uppity. It's how I choose to use that energy that matters. And yeah, I do talk a little bit too much. Sometimes I'm a little melodramatic. I recognize that. But man, if after you being on drugs since 8, dealing with the life that I've dealt with, being in the situation I am, if the worst trait I have is that I talk a little bit too much, I mean, that's, not that bad. Anyways, I'm just mentally going through it, man. And I'm tired of that being the case, the story of the video. But I absolutely feel better when I make videos. So I need to stop doing that. I need to stop getting in this dark headspace where I don't talk with anyone, because I built this community to talk to you guys. And instead of coming to y'all for advice or making a video when I'm feeling like this, I just feel like I'm burdening people with my thoughts, so I don't make a video. I don't know how to put it into words right now. All I know is work isn't going good. I got one order last week. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it, man. I'm just trying to get to court. And it's another month, but every day, man, I'm not sleeping well. I've had several days this week where I just woke up in the middle of the night for no fucking reason at all after 3 hours of sleep, and then can't go back to bed, and which means I'm getting used to my meds, which is very bad. I'm not eating, even though I am gaining weight somehow. I don't know, but I do have a couple videos planned, so that's good. I just need to, but that's the thing, is I can't just like get on here and make a video about something if I'm just sounding like Eeyore, right? You gotta have somewhat of a uppity, you know, not fucking like, you know, who are those dipshit brothers, the blonde twin looking, the Paul brothers, you know? And I'd be like, hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel, like and subscribe, constantly yelling. Don't need to be like that, but like, I do need to have a little bit of energy if I'm going to talk about a video instead of just mumbling and being said. So that's why I haven't been making videos, but at the same time, that's been creating a cycle of me then feeling worse. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just making this video to say, like, I love you guys. I appreciate the support. It was fun streaming. I guess the beginning of last week. I'm fine. I'm gonna try to get back to posting every day, because really, that's what I need to do. That is better. I am noticeably better because, like, I got it out. But it's just now that people are watching, like, I'm scared to overshare. I'm scared to be too whiny. I don't know, but that's me overthinking it. And that's what this is for, is to be a journal. So, yeah. I love you guys, and, I know it's been wildly inconsistent lately, but I'm just trying to hang in there. I had plans for us on Halloween we didn't get to do because I didn't make the money, which made me feel like a failure, like, but it's me that's feeling like that, and I don't know, I don't know how to get out of my head. I don't know how to tell myself, you're not. Work didn't pan out this week, so you couldn't go trick-or-treating. That doesn't make you a fucking failure. You're trying. Every day you're waking up, you're trying. I don't know how to make my brain stop leaning on the negative so much. But that's all I do. Is just tell myself this negative, horrible shit, and I need to get out. I need to work, and work just isn't panning out. So yeah, and now it's November. So I don't know what we're going to do, but I just gotta hang on a little bit longer. So I love you guys, and it really does mean a lot that I matter to some of you. That you notice if I don't upload for a week and hit me up and go, hey, are you okay? Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, really. Oh, here's some good news. Persephone has memorized the entire alphabet and numbers 1 through 20 and knows what they look like. So, hell yeah. W's in the chat if you made it to this part. W's in the chat. I'm never saying that again.